In this video, we are going to discuss about how to find out one-way ANOVA using Zamovi. The purpose of one-way ANOVA test is to determine the existence of a statistically significant difference among several group means. One-way ANOVA is a statistical method for testing for difference in the means of 3 or more groups. Now, here we have 4 variables. One is exercise, another one is age, another one is diet type, the last one is weight. So we are collecting data from 96 respondents. So the exercise is categorical variable, no exercise, regular exercise. Age, we have different category. Then diet type, we have 3 different diet type. One is normal food, another one is vegetarian diet, another one is paleo diet. So here these are the weights. So using these variables, now we are going to calculate one-way ANOVA. That is there any mean difference between diet type using the weight as an dependent variable? Now go to ANOVA, select one-way ANOVA. Now move to the diet type, that is grouping variable here, then weight continuous variable to the dependent variable. When we want to run the one-way ANOVA, we have to check the assumptions, that is homogeneity of variance and normality tests. For check the normality test and homogeneity of variance, just click these 2 boxes and also QQ plots. So this will help us to know the normality and homogeneity. So here Levin's tests and Bartle's tests, the p-value is greater than 0.05. so this shows that, this p-value shows that the data are having homogeneity of variance. So the first assumption is fulfilled. The next one, normality test. So here we have Sapir-Whorf tests, Kolmogorov-Kolmogorov tests, and Anderson-Darling tests. So here also the p-value is greater than 0.05. This shows that our data is normally distributed. So the condition, these 2 conditions is fulfilled. So with this data we can run one-way ANOVA. So here these are the plots. This shows the data normality. So now we want to check one-way ANOVA. So here the homogeneity test is significant, so we can assume the equal variance. When the variables are having homogeneity, we can run or we can assume the equal variance, so that we can check this box. So this is the ANOVA test value. So F value is 7.86. The p value is less than 0.05. So we conclude that there is a mean significant difference between weight and diet type. So the different diet type having variance among each other. This p-value is significant. It shows there is significant difference. So we can run post hoc tests. So equal variance are assumed. So we can run Tukey tests. So this result, post hoc test result, shows that we have different type of diet: normal food, vegetarian diet and paleo diet. So we can hear these results shows that the normal food and paleo diet having difference. The p-value is less than 0.05. So the normal food and paleo diet having difference with each other. Also, we can take vegetarian diet. Vegetarian diet and paleo diet having difference with each other. So the value is 0.021. This is not significant. So here we conclude that the normal food and paleo diet having difference, and vegetarian diet, paleo diet is having difference with each other. Suppose you want to descriptive table and plots, we can click here. You can get the descriptive plots and descriptive tables. So this shows the mean difference among each other: normal food, vegetarian diet and paleo diet. This is a mean score of 3 different types. This is the descriptive statistics: mean score and number of samples and standard deviation. So this result shows that there is a mean difference between the weight and different type of diets. So we reject the null hypothesis. We conclude that there is significant difference between diet type and weight.